So, Michael, a disappointing scoreline, but that doesn't 2-1, but that doesn't sum up the game really. I mean, there's a lot to talk about, but first of all, just tell us about a couple of changes and then how you saw the game
Yeah, just
as it
obviously
started.
injuries and injuries. Basically, Manny picked up an injury Saturday, and Ricky's pulled up with something as well. So disappointing to lose both players, And but again, it's an opportunity for somebody else. I've always been on the My thing has always been next man up, But unfortunately for us, we're running out of players at the minute. It's quite frustrating. But we just got to make the most of it. As I say, couldn't be prouder of the players. No, I thought they're absolutely brilliant to a man, and they give us absolutely everything. There's no way we deserve to lose that game, which is really disappointing. And I don't feel my players lost that game today, which is hard to take. 3 massive decisions have gone against us, and each of them have cost us. But even with 10 men, I felt we were the team that were going to win the game. I felt we were with a good shape about us. We're still trying to press the ball and win it. And we're getting half. I felt we were going to get a breakaway, and unfortunately, ref gives a free kick for Alfie winning the ball. Absolutely brilliant tackle, and he's booked them, and they go and score from that moment, which is disappointing. It's really disappointing because it leads to the other free kick, which was never a free kick. Alfie wins the ball. We should be on a counter attack, and ends up giving a free kick, and then it leads to another one, and they eventually get the goal. So it's disappointing. And then obviously the offside goal, which I think everybody now is seeing. I don't think it was offside. So that's again, And then Dion's tackle, he wins the ball clearly, and lad's gone up, and obviously you sell it, and the ref. I think there's a bit of a crowd down there. The ref gets. I don't know what happens there. He didn't. We were here the line. Or nobody had even sort of caught, even their bench. To be fair to them, they weren't jumping around looking for a red card, which was quite a shock. But it is what it is.
And even when we went down to 10 men, we seemed to be the team that were on the front foot. And I should say, in the first half, I thought, well, both halves, but we played some nice stuff. It seems as though the players are beginning to get an understanding of each other in terms of the way they're building attacks now.
Yeah, listen, I thought lads were outstanding. We asked them to go and press them and put pressure on them and not give them time, and the goal comes from that. And we had some fantastic play. I think in the goal we had a great build-up. We kept the ball at the back and drew them out, and we opened them up, and great finish from Charlie. And just I felt just after the goal we kind of set off them, but it was just a little bit disappointing. I want us to kind of be a bit ruthless and finish them off, if I'm being honest. And they have one shot in the first half and they score from it, which is disappointing. But it is a great goal from their point of view, to be fair. But for us, to limit them at home to one chance and they score was disappointing. But again, second half, I felt we had a team that came out and tried to win the game. And that's the one thing I'll say about us at the minute. I'm always confident in the second half of games, and they're there to be won at the minute. We were finishing games really strong, and I felt today, even with 10 men, I felt like we were going to go on and win the game. I know we were probably with a good shape about us, and we looked to threaten the counter, and we were causing them some problems. And even with 10 men, they were sitting off us, and I was surprised at that. I thought they would have got right up after us, but they let us have the ball, and we were keeping it. So yeah, disappointing. But even at 2-1, the lads at the minute, they don't know when they're beat. They kept going, and we get the disallowed goal, which was as I say, that was a big decision, and it took a while for the linesman to put his flag up, and that was disappointing. But the lads kept going. We had a couple of more chances. Just unfortunate, nothing felt was in the box. Just it couldn't fall. It wasn't there getting the blocks in, and you could see what it meant to them to win the game.
So, what are your overall feelings at the moment? Would there be a mixture of pride as well as disappointment?
Oh, listen, massively. I couldn't be any more prouder of the players. They give us absolutely everything. So you look at the travelling fans that we had as well, coming off 5 hours all the way up here tonight. Absolutely brilliant. Stuck with us till the end, and clapped the lads off. So I think that says it all. The way the lads have performed. Couldn't be any more happier and prouder tonight. But at the same time, I'm expecting a big response on Saturday. I hope now we need to back that performance up now on Saturday.
Just. Bernard, who I'm doing the commentating with, he commentated on us a few weeks ago, and he remarked how far the team had seemed to have progressed in these last few weeks, which is I know it doesn't soften the blow of losing a game, but it's a credit to you and the players.
Yeah, look, the lads have come on. Unfortunately, in football, everybody wants results now, and I get it, but we knew it was going to take time. We've brought a lot of players in, we've let players leave, and You know, we've tried to freshen the squad up young, hungry, and tried to change the style as well at the same time. It's a big thing to do when you're in the midst of a relegation battle, but we wanted to be brave, and the players are now doing what we're asking. And as I say, the one thing is, it's as much as we've had some good results recently, it's been really tough because all we're doing is losing players game by game with injuries and sickness. And again today, you know, we lose Finn and Ricky through sickness and injury, and it just keeps it's happening. But listen, there's a big demand on the players at the minute. We're playing a lot of games, and it's obviously taking its toll and it's taxing on the body. So it's important now we round them up for Saturday and get another big performance out of them before we can have a little bit of a break before Southend.
Yeah, so big game. It's Barnet, I think, isn't it? Is it Barnet this week? So yeah, big game to prepare for.
Yeah,
so.
Listen, it'll be, and again another good team that's flying, one of the best teams in the division. So it's going to be a tough ask for us, and we know what we're up against, but we just got to be ready. And as I say, all that's important now is rest and recovery for the players, and make sure they're ready to go Saturday.